I sent her these things, and we're gonna see if she was prepared. Okay. So here's the situation, Marshea. You and your man's, and you and your man's, y'all engage in the conversation as you do when you're in a relationship, right? And it'll work for me in the reverse. So you and your man's in a conversation, and you talk, and you stop him. You ask him, "Hey, babe, do you want me to come over?" And he says these three words: "You can come over if you want to." What is that man saying to you? Do that man want you to come through the crib, or is he just saying if you want to? So please
No, it's
talk to the
like,
people.
okay, first of all, in my relationship, that's not going to be a question, right? Because I'm not going to ask you if you want me to come over. Either we've already established that I'm coming over, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe something happened throughout the day, like, something traumatic or whatever. And I'd be like, do you need me to come over? Like that. But
Yeah,
to come over to spend time, man, no, no. Him saying you come over if you want to is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not me. It's not saying, yeah, I want you to come over here. If a guy wants you to come over, if he wants to spend some time with you, I feel like he's going to let that be known. Like, you're not going to have to ask that question. You're going to know that he wants you to come over. Does that make sense?
that in
If
your
I got
mind
to ask you, then you don't want me over there.
is that what you think?
Yes. If I have to ask you, you don't want me over there.
So okay, so I see what you just did there. Okay, you saying, well, if we don't talk during the course of the day, blah blah blah, but y'all having this finite conversation right now, this immediate conversation, and he tells you if you can come over if you want to, and you like, if he's asking me if I want to, I ain't coming. So you just dropping over at his
I'm
crib,
not even going to ask that question. Do you want me to come over? But
or you just
when
gonna
I'm,
say I'm coming over?
no, I'm not even going to do that. In my personal experience,
Right.
when a guy is interested in you,
Facts.
you're not going to have to ask that question, right? He's going to show you or tell you, like, something is going to be done or said to where you don't have to ask that question.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know, you know what I mean? Like, if I have to ask you that, if I wasn't invited, I'm not going.
Okay. That's you know what, that's fair. I got a whole different turn and different situation in that. So if you are my chick and I'm like, and you like, well, babe, do you want me to come over? And I say those words, babe, you can come over if you want to. So here is the situation. Of course, if you are my girl or you somebody we talking to or however it works, of course, naturally, I want you to come over. But I want you also to not come over because I want you to come over. I want you to come over because you want to come over. So I'm giving you that option to make the decision. Let's say Marshea got something to do, right? And Robert's like, you like, baby, you want me to come over, but you don't tell me that you got something to do. And I'm like, yeah, you can come over if you want to, but you got something to do. So if you like, well, I can't come over because I got this to do now, I'm like, dang, but I mean, I did want to see you, but have something to do. So whatever, I'll find something to do. Because if he wants you to come over, I want you to come over. I want you to come over, but I want you to want to come over. I
So
want you
why
to make
not
that
leave it
decision.
at that, right? If I
Yeah.
say, well, do you want me to come over? Why not just say, yeah, or come, why if you want to? That's like when somebody says, I'm sorry if, or you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sorry,
it
but
just, yeah, or but, or I'm sorry you could have. No, if you just say, yeah, come over.
I don't think it's a negative connotation. I think I'll be honest with you, when I saw what you're saying, sounds like, oh, you don't want me to be there. Every woman that I seen when I actually saw this online said the exact same thing that you said. That he don't want you to come over. Girl, find something else to do. And I understand. I get that. I get that thought based on the words that he's saying. But what if that man just wants you to make that decision? I want you to come over because you want to come over. You know what I
But
mean?
if I'm asking, do you want me to come over? Why you just can't say yes? Why the if you want to?
Because men are weird.
Y'all
Well,
are.
we want you to
Be
come over.
definitive.
Yeah, we want you to come over. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Say that. Say that.
We want you to
Send
come
me a
over.
text message and say how long is it gonna take you to get here? What time you coming over here? Like, give
I
me
want
that.
I want you to be like, this is what we want you to be like. You come over if you want to. All right, babe, I'm on my way over there. Cool. You know what I'm saying? So now we ain't gonna be disappointed when you tell us we can't. Now we can go ahead. I don't know what these new dudes do or what these other dudes do, but now we can go ahead and light the. Let me see what candle I got. Let me see. We can go ahead and light the cranberry mandarin candle. You know what I mean? We can go ahead and get a bottle of that Scotto. You know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and cue Sade's greatest hits
Oh my
because
God.
when you
You trying to
Sorry.
hurt. That's what you trying to do.
got the Sade's greatest hits on, followed by my favorite artist that I can't mention, R. Kelly. Followed by him. And you come over, it's set. We sit down and have a conversation, sip on a little Scotto, and we chilling. We want you to come over.
Just say that. Yeah, come over. Not that if you want to. Because if I'm asking you, then I kind of want to.
Dang, you see how that's crazy? Men and
Yeah.
women really have communication issues.
What's
The
that book? Men are
simplest
from
things.
Mars, women are from Venus.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah.